Life is what you make it, at least that's what they say. I think I'm gonna make it, fulfill my dreams one day. I feel this fire growing deep inside of me. I'm so inspired of knowing that is my destiny. I'm sure you guys have heard this particular song. If not, please do. It's a pretty old song, I would say, and it was sung by Christina Milian. I think she was the writer as well. And it was also picturized on one of the movies. I'm not able to recall that name of the movie, but if I can, I will definitely tell you. But this particular song talks about your destiny. This particular song is also called I'm a Believer. So you need to believe in yourself, which we all know, right? But in order to believe in yourself, in order to believe in destiny, you got to ensure that you are on the right path, right? I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of videos, even on TEDx platform, right? I really like that particular platform, which I already said before. So my point of view, which I want to share with you guys, that how to find out that you are on the right path. I'm sure you heard about a lot of different ways, a lot of different perspectives, a lot of different mindset to adopt, to understand and realize, evaluate whether you are on the right path or not. But as you know, I try to simplify. So I have a very small trick to find out whether you are on the right track or not. And this particular trick I learned from one of my managers, you can say, and that person was a process owner as well. That person was very strict, but I learned a lot of things from him. So it's one of them. So I would like to share that technique with you guys. So I think you have already seen the thumbnail of this particular video. So you guys have seen the 3 whys are there, right? So yes, that's the technique is called 3W. That means 3 why. So I don't know, maybe you guys got confused to see that why 3 whys? And that can be 1 why, right? So I'm asking a question why, that's it. But this particular technique actually talks about you have to ask yourself why 3 times. Say for example, you are asking yourself that why you are doing this. And then there will be an answer, right? And then right after that, you have to ask again to that particular answer why. And then once again, why? Remember, this is a self-evaluation process, not that somebody else will evaluate you. No. Okay, so let me give you an example so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to talk about. Okay, say for example, this particular platform, I'm using this YouTube platform to promote my videos, to share my ideas, right? Now, the question will be, why am I making all these videos? That's first why. My answer will be, I want to share my knowledge. I want to share my thought process with everybody. And then why have I chosen this one? Because this is the platform through which I can get to people pretty quickly, and I can share my thoughts, I share my knowledge, whatever it is, very quickly through a small telephone or maybe computer, and I can reach out to everyone, which is not possible through any other mode, right? So that will be the first answer, that I want to share my knowledge and I want to share whatever I have learned, and at the same point of time, I want to learn as well from you guys. That's number 1. So now the question is, why do you want to share? What's the purpose of it? Now, the second answer from me will be, I want to share because I want to care. And as you know that I'm working towards building a society called global society, right? Without barriers, no borders, nothing. That's my dream. I want to see a borderless world so that we are the citizen of worth. I can say proudly, there will be no discrimination at all. I'm promoting that. I know, even I said that before, it might sound silly, crazy. I am maybe some sort of thing. It's technically at this point of time maybe not possible at all, but we have to make it possible. Whenever we dream about something, the first thing we realize, I mean, when the dream is no longer there, maybe we're not sleeping at all, and we woke up, and then we started realizing, okay, that was a dream, not reality, right? So the first thing we'll say, oh, what am I thinking? I was crazy. Why did I have that dream? But remember, if you have that dream, then you will have the path, you will have the intensity to make that dream come true. Similarly, over here, it may sound pretty silly, but as I said before, that's the only way we can survive. Otherwise, we will all die in one day, and we will fight against each other. So, all right, let's not go to that particular area once again. But yes, as I said, the reason I want to share, because I want to promote that particular society, and I want to inform, rather, I want to showcase this, that a normal person can share his or her experiences, because that person has learned a lot of things. For that reason, I do not need to be a guru, a huge motivational speaker, or somebody else, maybe celebrity. No, I don't need that. I don't believe in that. It's that every person has his or her own story, and we all can learn from it. That's the reason I'm saying sharing. Okay, that's the second why. Okay, now, okay, fine, I got it. Now, the next question, why do you want to create that society? Why do you want to create that society by sharing all these facts? Now, the third why and the final one, and now I'm answering it. Everybody wants to live. There is no denial, right? Nobody wants to die. So in this particular world, it's not only about living. It's about living with happiness, living with a smile. Everybody wants to do that, right? That's the reason we are working so hard every day to earn money, to spend on our happiness. It's not only about eating food, right? It's about spending money on yourself, spending money for your family, for your relatives, friends, whatever it is, to create or to get happiness. That's the purpose, right? So similarly, even I'm doing that for that I want to create that particular society so that I can get happiness. I can travel anywhere I want. I don't need to go for a visa. I don't need to go for any permission or something like that. The whole world belongs to me. Why can't I travel? Why can't I work to someone else? Why can't I go to somewhere else and showcase my talent, and I can get whatever I want? So that's the reason I'm sharing, and that's the reason I'm doing all these things. That's my purpose. I want happiness in that form, right? So now you guys can understand that after 3 whys, I have got an answer. That answer is a pretty self-explanatory, that I have a purpose of doing or creating all these videos. Now you got to ask the same 3 questions to yourself whenever you are doing. And after 3 questions, if you get a proper answer, a valid one, of course it has to be a valid, which makes sense. And at the same point of time, it should be a plausible explanation. That, okay, this is the thing, okay, this is the reason I'm doing it. So after 3 questions, if you get a proper answer, that means you are on the right path. Isn't that easy? Or maybe it's a difficult one. Because every time you are asking those 3 questions to yourself, you may not get a proper answer. And if that answer is not convincing you, that answer is not satisfying you, then how do you expect that you would be able to convince others? Not possible, right? Think about it. Apply this technique. I really applied it. And each and every time I do, I really thank to my manager who actually taught me this, or maybe shared this technique with me. I know some or the other, maybe he is listening to me. I don't know, but I'm really thankful to him, right, for sharing that. That's the reason I'm sharing this technique with you. So it's up to you guys whether you want to apply or not, but I think you can, you should. It's a very simple thing. Self-evaluation is very necessary. And if you can do that, I'm sure you will find the meaning of everything you are performing in each day. So thank you guys for listening to me. Please do share your feedback with me. And if you think this particular technique really helped you some or the other after applying, to let me know so that I can get happiness.